Hey PlatFam, Andrew here. I am going to cover the dashboard in this video. Now, the dashboard is pretty quick, pretty easy, pretty cool. I like the dashboard because it gives me a high level view of what I have going on in my CRM. Now, what is a CRM? CRM is just a house or a barn for the leads that we're creating in the homes list campaigns, the program campaigns, the listing ads, whatever kind of lead generation ad you're running. That's what the CRM is for. So when you get to your dashboard, when you open it up, what you're going to see is your tiles, your dashboard like this. On the top left, you have your opportunity status. Now, I really like the language of opportunities because, well, what are opportunities? They're new prospects. And if you are getting new contacts, those are opportunities. Now, there's going to be a stage for each opportunity. And so underneath the opportunity status, and these being open, there's going to be a stage, or it's called a funnel. So there's a stage to the funnel. There's a stage to the opportunity. So by default, all new opportunities are going to be open, meaning they're not won, they're not closed, and they're also going to be in the stage of new prospect. So hopefully that makes sense. It's think of it like you start a race. Mile 1, you're at mile 1, right? But you're running the race. Mile 2, you're at mile 2, but you're still running the race. So hopefully that analogy makes sense there. But underneath, you see the funnel: new prospect, connect attempted, connected, custom search, set appointment, active customer, under contract, and won. We kept these stages very simple, simply because what you are allocating there or tracking for there is just simply the stage that the prospect is in. So you're not going to add tags to this. You're not going to maybe say that they're a buyer seller, because this is the stage that they're in. If they're a buyer seller, you're going to want to add a specific tag, a specific value to that contact. So that's different than the stage that they're in. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. If someone replies to one of the automated emails, they will bump from new prospect to connected. Or the same would be so for connect attempted. Well, connect attempted is going to be a intermediary stage where, let's say you tried to call me, I didn't answer, but you're going to call me again. You don't want to leave me as a new prospect because maybe you want to reach out 3 times and then pull me off the board, right? Well, you don't want to leave me under new prospect because you want to indicate to yourself that I'm in the next stage ahead. You've tried to reach out to me, but you obviously haven't connected with me. So you just drag and drop them into connect attempted. We're going to look at the opportunities tab here shortly, but let's just move on. Opportunity value, that's just simply a place for you to see what's the value of my pipeline. So on each contact, on each opportunity for each contact, as you have conversations, as they let you know what they're looking to do, you can add a value. I will show you how to do that here in a different video, but you can see that value here on the dashboard. The next tile will be the conversion rate, and that's just the number of opportunities relative to those that you've won, okay? So if you have 150 leads and you have one client that you've closed, the value is $400,000. This is going to populate here, and there's going to be a percentage that's going to show there. Obviously, that is a really good conversion rate, right? So the numbers are in your favor there. Right underneath that, we're going to see the tasks. Now, tasks are really simple. If you are someone that does a lot of tasks, you're going to probably want to complete your tasks from the tasks tab. Now, I'll show you where that is again in a separate video. We'll talk about that, but that's going to be under your contacts list, and you're going to have a tab there just for tasks. But from your dashboard, you could quickly do the 5 tasks you get assigned every day. Now, by default, we are creating a call task. We want you to call your leads because they're giving you a phone number. So take advantage of that opportunity. Now, what you're going to do is just click this little checkbox to complete that task, and it's going to show as completed. Awesome. You can also sort by pending, by completed, or all. You can select by user. And just a heads up, if you are a team owner and you give a task for a contact that you maybe know from 5 years ago, so you add them to the CRM, you must assign that contact to your team member or a partner, realtor partner, in order for that task to pop up on their task list. So just make sure that your contacts are assigned to the team members that you want performing follow-up and nurturing those relationships. Okay, underneath we're going to see stages distribution. This is really just simply a graph or a pie chart of the funnel. So if you just kind of interpret or visualize data differently, that's what this is. Underneath here, we're going to see manual actions. Manual actions are simply calls and texts. If you get approved for phone number usage, which we can help with, get that done, you're going to see those manual SMS manual calls there. Just a quick note on that. Our encouragement right now is that since 60% of Americans use an iPhone, tap into that inherent trust network, which is the little blue iMessage bubble. Tap into that if you are an iPhone user too, just simply because if you send messages through any CRM, you have to include stop to unsubscribe now. And unfortunately, those pop up as little green bubbles, which means they're SMS. So by default, everybody's getting these little green bubbles with stop to unsubscribe. And unfortunately, most people understand that that is a sales or marketing or political or wherever that's coming from. It's a text from a corporation. So for you as a realtor who's creating relationships, nurturing relationships with people, I might encourage you to use that inherent trust signal, which is the blue iMessage bubble, and just text people from your phone. Call them from that same number because you're going to have a higher likelihood of getting a warm response. So hopefully that is encouragement there, but we can get you approved for automated messaging. Now, underneath here, we're going to see lead source report. That's just going to pop up where do the leads come from. Now, you're going to see here, I tagged one of the contacts, so he doesn't have a source, and then underneath that it says platform calendar. That's because I created a calendar, and so I have some people who are on my calendar as individuals who I needed to call today. They're popping up as leads. So it's kind of cool. If you sync your Google Calendar, you're going to see those people pop up in the CRM as contacts, which I think is dope, because what if you have a meeting with someone who is a past client and they're on your Google Calendar, but they're not in your database? This CRM is going to import, PlatformCRM is going to import those individuals as new contacts. So then you can go assign them to yourself, add their details, and start kind of building a house, like I said earlier, a house that you know where everything is. Okay, let's move on. Underneath here, you're going to see Google Analytics. If you're doing work with Platform Plus or you're curating reviews, you're going to see some traffic there. If you're running Google LSA with Platform Plus and Max, you're going to see that data there. Okay, underneath here, I don't have a Facebook ads account synced up or active ads, but you will see basically a summary of Facebook ads right there under the Facebook ads report. Now, last thing I'll just say is this dashboard can be edited. So if you prefer to have your tasks up here on the top left, just click this edit button, drag and drop. I prefer this view. I think this is probably the cleanest, but that can be edited. So that's pretty cool. The other thing you can do is you can search by date parameter. So let's say I want to see what have we done in the last 2 months. Okay, that's going to change the numbers because I'm sorting for a time parameter. So anyway, that is the dashboard in a quick snapshot. It's a place to see high view, what's going on, how many new prospects do I have, what do I need to do for the day, what's in my pipeline. We're going to dive into the specifics for each one of these tiles here in the coming videos.